All right, everybody, welcome tonight. I'm going crazy. Man, I got enough remote controls around here to float a battleship. Where is my All right, hang on here. I've got so much stuff going on. Sorry. I have a checklist I do when I go live, and it was interrupted because I have somebody calling in right now. And before we go any further, let's just go there. Boom. All right, brother. Welcome tonight to the program. It is 4:06 a.m.
Correct. In Ukraine.
Yeah, it's 9:06 p.m. here. Now, you and I talked just a little while ago, and I have a piece, Rolik, that I'm going to be playing at the end of the program tonight, but I've got you live right now. What on earth are you doing at 4 a.m.?
At 4 a.m. I'm telling my friends in USA hello and thank you very much for helping. I'm on duty, let's say, with my brother
Okay.
for church. We are responsible today for transportation with other guys for sure. No, we're not alone. For transportation people from railway station to the center. Coordination center for refugees, and then transportation them by a small group to specific places, let's say
And this
shelters.
Okay, so this is all coordinated with the government, with you document everything.
Sure.
And
sure.
So a lot of people are coming west right now.
Yeah, according information I had it 4 p.m. We were waiting just by train. We call them evacuation train.
Okay, evacuation train.
Evacuation train. It's free for people, but it's hard to get in. There is whole fights, and in Khmelnytsky they had to be. We had to receive about 1,600 people just by train.
1,600
Yes,
just tonight.
just by train.
Only train.
Trains.
Я понял.
Trains.
Я понял. Поезд. Много.
Да,
Хорошо.
много.
Many trains, everybody.
Хорошо.
Man, come on.
Yes.
My language is good. Let's go. So
Perfect.
you've went all day long and now all night long working and serving. For those of you that are watching, and I just received a message here from Pastor Ron Moore in Reno, Nevada. They're sending $1,000 to support the work tomorrow. PK, put that in your spreadsheet. Dr. Moore, you can just text message me later and we will get you an address. So, Zhenya, we were able today also to send more support. Pastor Kent sent it out late this afternoon, and 2 hours later, your administrator or guy helping with the finance side, Zlik, he actually has the same name as the president of Ukraine, Volodymyr Zelensky.
Almost.
It's close enough. It's close enough. Vova. He's received the
Vova.
money. Vova. Actually, that money got there in 2 hours from when Pastor Kent went to the bank this afternoon and sent a chunk. And what's up, Josh Reyes? Thank you for your support, bud. It came and so appreciated. So for all of you that have sent support, for all of you that are going to send support, here it is right in front of your eyes tonight, 4 a.m. And this is what's going on. Anything else you want to say live? I know you've had close enough. The bank thought we were sending money to the president of Ukraine. That is correct. Zhenya, послушай меня.
Yes. Да.
The first time Pastor Kent went to send the first transaction of money, he put down Vova's name, Vladimir Zelensky.
Okay.
The bank asked him, was he sending it to the president? That's a true story, folks. We can't make that up. That's a true story. Hey, Zhenya, what do you think of my Ukrainian blue shirt here?
It is nice, but where is the yellow color?
Okay, so I'm going to add a yellow, and I'm going to wear this shirt every night of the broadcast. I'm going to get some yellow and every shirt. So, oh yeah, PK, they're messaging. They thought we were messaging, wiring money to the president. Okay, Jacob, I know you're busy. You're working. Thank you to your team. I do have an interview from you, folks. You do not want to miss this man in just a few minutes. Just before he went out on duty tonight, we pre-recorded the interview. I will say 2 words. Winston Churchill. You better be ready. Jacob, anything else you want to say tonight? We'll let you get about your business. I do not want soldiers coming after you. You're not supposed to have your light on.
I would say the next thing, we having victory by victory, part by part, and it means one more family we were accommodated. I'm going back for the next one. I'm saying yes, 1+. When we could accommodate it, finding the set for like the beddings and the mattress, I'm shouting yes, one more. And this morning we had challenge to open the new So previous nights, like days, we could accommodate up to 35, up to 40. Today we made, like, I think with all of it about 100 people, and I'm happy, and we did it together, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy that what we when guys asking me, hey, Shania, what about money? Is it possible to have to fill the tank and go there? I said, yes, we have money because we have support. We fight together for every person life, for every kid. And later I will send some nice pictures.
Please do. And of course, we will be talking tomorrow. I think one of my favorite phrases in Russian, and I love to say it when I preach, is shag za shagam. We're
Yeah.
going shag za shagam. We're going step by step, one at a time. Um, got a question here. Have you received binoculars?
We received which one? Because we got the part. We already passed it to some. I mean, let's say troops, kind of troops, like,
Mm-hmm.
and it was from volunteers, and we did help with binoculars from Dnieper.
Mm-hmm.
We were awarding it, and it's and we got special monocular from Tigran, and it was
Okay.
the good one. So it was volunteers, uh, but no others. We couldn't, like, no others. Let's say.
Okay. We'll see what we can do. And I know there's specific ones we need to see in the dark. So we will continue to do what we can on that front, even if we've got to do a Poland deal. Um, to you and your team tonight, thank you. Know that we love you, and you need to go get some rest.
And
Or do you,
one thing I want to add:
you can do
every
whatever you
time,
want.
every time when we serve people, feed people, they are asking, "Why are you doing it? And who is it? Where are you getting money?" Today we got the same question from our government, because from our administration, and they asked us, "Hey guys, you feeding people, and you don't ask us money. You filling your tanks, and it is really hard times now. And how are you doing it?" And they were surprised that we are really giving food to people. I said, yes, because we have support, and in the center, our center, we explain them. Here is the here is, like, the church, here is the ministry, and here is the main supporter. It's a Better Life Church and community, and from United States, they stay with us. And some people asking us, sometimes asking, "Hey, give us, write us. We want to mark, like, I mean, to have hashtag or to contact and say thank you for giving us food." So we do it together. It's a one team, international. Thank you.
That's it, brother. One step at a time. Shagza shagam. And you got a little message here. It's the church being the church. So, thank you very much. And anything else you want to say? If not, get some rest, and I'll talk to you in a few hours.
Yeah, one more victory.
Okay.
Today we bought 20 special, how we call it, like
You're
a
asking him like
lights.
he knows English.
Okay, like, flashlight.
Da?
So there is specific flashlights. You fixing on the head,
Ah,
but
headlamp,
for
headlight.
okay, yes, but they were request they were specific request for having just a red light only.
Ooh.
So we were looking for that, and we found 18 sets, and we already gave it out. And I have picture of it. We'll send you it later. So I'm happy we could find, because our volunteers, Christians, are looking for specific things, and we support our army. So I'm happy,
Well,
and we did with
here's
you.
the deal. Keep me posted and keep our community and our family posted. I mean, I have two of those headlights in my hunting pack downstairs that I use, the red light to track deer late at night or to be quiet in the morning. So we'll continue to work. You know, that's something we could ship to Poland and have somebody carry it to the border or get it to you, whatever. We'll do whatever we got to do.
Yes. Yeah.
Or I fly it over in a hot air balloon and I'll drop it. I will take
Okay.
care of the
Welcome.
skies.
Hey, welcome. You know, Ukrainian, all Ukrainian, vast borders are open for American. So
Yes, and
welcome. You
I'm going to
know.
share them. Don't give away your speech yet, Winston Churchill. Don't give away your speech. All right, buddy.
Okay.
Get some rest. Thank you for popping on here at 4 a.m. Are you done now? Your shift's over?
We're waiting for the next train.
So you've got one more train to deliver
We're
people.
waiting. We are on duty till 8 morning, and we are waiting for one more train or one more bus. Doesn't matter. They're just coming. Or
There's no
and
there's no board and schedule.
sometimes,
They're getting there.
yes, sometimes just they going by car, and they need some car who will convey them, who
Mm-hmm.
has a special pass for driving and doing for activity in a curfew time. And so we got a couple passes for our team for church,
Mm-hmm.
and we do it. We convey, and if the police or the soldiers stopping us, checking us, I'm showing them my pass. They check. Okay,
Can you
fine. You
show
can
us
go.
the document or show me your thing? What do you have?
uh, I will do it partly if it's possible.
Okay. Yeah.
It's like
Okay. So these are the documents you show.
no
That's
more.
that's enough.
No.
Hey, question
Yeah.
for you. Not a question, just a
Yes.
statement. And we'll get going. Um, Ben Fody from Texas says he loves you, caring. He's here. Um, and there is a redneck up in Tennessee. His name is Bobby Green. He is pure cornbread. Panimash.
The last thing I missed.
Cornbread.
Cornbread.
It just means
Okay, explain it.
he's he's from the village. He's a country boy.
Okay,
Okay. He
this is
sends
easy.
he sends all the love from Tennessee.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, buddy. Hey, we love you and
Yeah.
be safe tonight. I'll talk to you in a few hours.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
God bless.
Bless you, buddy. Folks, I don't know where else you're going to get stuff like that. Honestly, I don't, because even just a few minutes ago, um, there was some more news that came out 15 minutes ago about media and control. And tonight we're going to talk about that. And so I'm very thankful that Zhenya was able to hop in. You talking about crazy? It's 4 o'clock in the morning and he's waiting at the train station for refugees. If you do not think we're sowing into good ground, and even where locals and even where the government is coming and saying, hey, where are you getting this support? You're not asking for money. You're filling your tanks. You're buying food. So yeah, there you go. There you go, Ben. Three Wing Productions. I'm here, friend, and we're with you, brother. So, folks, let me give you an update today. I want to move through some stuff quickly because I interviewed Zhenya just before he went on his shift, and you've got to hear it. I'm begging you. You need to hear this. And I probably need to edit and make it as a short that we all can share. All right. Now, if you want to continue to be a part of this, just make sure you're liking these videos, commenting on them, and sharing them. Because what happens, as Margaret Thatcher, our communications specialist, has told us, the more it's liked, commented, and shared, hearted, all that stuff, the algorithms get better and more people will see this and we can get the truth out. So, huge night. Interview with Zhenya coming up in just a few minutes. But before I went online tonight, I just want you to know that CNN, uh, no comments on the political side, but CNN, ABC, and NBC are gone from Russia, effective immediately. They will and are no longer allowed to broadcast from Russia. So all their correspondence. Now, I do not know about others like CBS and Fox and Newsmax or, whatever, but I can tell you that those three are gone. Secondly, right before I went online, Aeroflot, which is a huge airline, Russian airline. Um, Thank you, Three Wing. Love you, buddy. So Aeroflot has been kicked out of the Sabre system. You may not know what the Sabre system is, but I'll explain it to you. The Sabre system is the international system that allows airlines to cooperate together to purchase tickets, et cetera, globally. They are now gone, effective just a few moments ago. I've got quite a bit of video to share with you from today. Want to look at the map first. As you can see, this is the current report directly from the Ukrainian, they call it the General Secretary or the Department of the Generals or whatever. This is the current movement in the maps, of course, coming against Kyiv, fighting in Kyiv, trying to surround Kyiv in the north, Zhytomyr. In fact, I've went a little high tech here, folks. So coming from the north on Kyiv, coming on both sides of the Dnieper River there, as you can see. And it's actually, if you wanted to know, when it says that Russia's controlling Chernobyl, Chernobyl is right there. And then all you do is come down the Dnieper River, and it's not far, and you're in the metropolis of Kyiv. I want you to look out here to the west of Kyiv and in this region called Irpin. So this is the region in the center of your screen. I'm going to show you some video and photos from that, but you can see how close that is to the center of Kyiv. It's getting very, very serious. I talked to a friend of mine today, Sasha Nikolaev, going to try to get him some help because his niece is trapped. Let me go back to the map. I was talking to him today, and his niece is trapped right here outside of Odessa. So completely surrounded by troops, and this is in southern Ukraine, and unable to get out. So Zhenya is trying to connect with people in that region and get her out. Listen, like he said tonight, one family at a time, one person at a time, one step at a time. So these are the movements. Of course, Kharkov is being demolished. Kharkov is being demolished. Kherson has fallen. The nuclear plant in Zaporozhye last night, we had that breaking news. That fire has been put out, but that nuclear power plant, the largest in Europe, is now currently under control of Russia. Mariupol in the southeast is very close. They're still fighting, they're still hanging on, but it's quite the challenge. And then, of course, throughout the east there, it's just being taken over. I want to show you a video from today. This is a city, Kherson, that has already fallen to control of Russia, but people do not give up. Citizens came out today to block Russian military moving through. You will hear a couple of gunshots. You're just going to feel the reality of this. Nobody shot. I would never show that on my stream. Here you go. Домой! Оккупанты! Домой! Оккупанты! Домой! Оккупанты! Домой! 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 Оккупанты! Домой!
Стойте! Не двигайтесь! Домой езжайте! Домой езжайте, блядь! Домой езжай! Домой, домой,
Folks, if you don't think these people love their nation, yeah, it's not fake, folks. That happened today in Kherson. Let's go to the next one. This is a current map. As Zhenya just said, this is the train map for Ukraine railways, international railways. You can see the red X's. This is really showing you a control map as well, to be quite honest. In the south, Mykolaiv, Kherson, Melitopol, Mariupol, and then, of course, around to the east, and then, of course, around to the north. It's the same thing. The trains are not running. It's over. So the trains cannot go that far. Judy Darlinghouse says they don't want to be under control of evil, and that is exactly right. And that is why each night we're just sharing the truth and helping to support the best we can. So the train map really tells us everything. Thirdly, NATO, I have renamed NATO No-Go. NATO today made their final decision, and they will not, as of right this second, take control of the airways over Ukraine. The United States came out again today and reiterated. It was Blinken, you know, of the group Blinken, Winken, and Nod, the three birds from the Andy Griffith Show. More of our incompetent leadership in Washington that doesn't know their head from a hole in the ground. And that's all I'm going to say. God bless them all. They need Jesus, but this is ridiculous. People are dying. You know, Pastor Kent and I were talking today. I think it was he and I. This is unprecedented. Maybe it was my dad and I. It was somebody, my dad or PK or somebody. This is unprecedented. And I know we're full of veterans watching these broadcasts, and we thank you for your service. And Vietnam was horrible, and Iraq War was horrible, but it hasn't been since 1941 to 45, and really 39 with the invasion of Poland, that we have seen basically cities destroyed in this nature. So it's completely different. So now NATO, with the opportunity to stop this, I'm just going to call it the way it is because I've got some stuff backing it up, and they're cowards. That's all that's to it. Today, just a little while ago, Dmitry Kuleba was interviewed after NATO gave their decision. NATO said, we will supply you, but we will not take control of the skies. He was then asked about that there. I will play the video. You will not understand it, but it's just a little second, just so you can feel the
Він
reality of
прямо
this.
сказав на зустрічі, на якій був присутній генеральний секретар НАТО, що до війни в Україні український народ вважав, що НАТО – це сила, а Європейський Союз є слабким і нерішучим. А після початку війни український народ побачив, що все навпаки. Що Європейський Союз має характер, має силу, застосував безпрецедентні санкції, створив фонд спеціальний.
So you can just, I know you're not understanding it, but you can just see, just calm, stoic. But let me tell you what he was saying. He said, in response to NATO not closing the sky, NATO is not quite what we in Ukraine thought it was, period. And then he also said, I would also like to say, before the war, we thought that NATO was strong. We thought America was strong. We thought the EU was strong. We now see that they are weak and indecisive. Quote. That's what the prime minister is saying. A few minutes after that, Zelensky came on and made a speech. And it was in regard to the NATO decision. Folks, that decision is devastating. All Ukraine is crying and screaming, help us, close the skies. If you can close the skies, we can take care of the rest. But it's not happening as of right now. Zelensky came on after the prime minister, and I'm going to read 5 quotes. Here they are. I've got them already translated, ready to go. I'm going to read 5 quotes from President Zelensky in response to NATO saying no. Zelensky, quote, knowing that new strikes and casualties are inevitable, NATO deliberately decided not to close the sky over Ukraine. Number 2, this is the self-hypnosis of those who are weak and insecure inside of themselves, although they have the possibility to wield weapons much stronger than ours. Thirdly, he said, we believe that the NATO countries themselves have created a narrative that allegedly closing the skies over Ukraine will provoke direct Russian aggression against NATO. It's self-hypnosis. What are you scared of? Number 4, he quoted, to all NATO countries, all the people from this second on who die from an airstrike, it's your fault. And number 5, all that alliance, NATO, could do today after they said they would not close the skies was they sent us 50 tons of diesel fuel. Maybe we can take that diesel fuel and burn the Budapest Agreement. Unbelievable. You go, Volodymyr Zelensky. General's report today is right here. I get it every day. Talks about how many people were killed, how many people were wounded, and how many people are on the move displaced. Do not know how many are killed, do not know how many are wounded, and do not know how many are displaced. But the numbers are very, very large. Here's some photos today. I told you that city there outside of Kyiv, Irpin. These are pictures from Irpin. The picture on the right there. Remember last night I showed you the video of the gentleman? He jumped out and he was smoking the cigarette and he says, oh, they just blew our heating plant up 1 minute ago. The plane came over. Here it is. Well, the picture on the right is that heating plant. it's gone. Today, some Russian soldiers were captured. Rick Barry, I think you'll enjoy this one. There's nothing bad here. In fact, I want you to know something. When Ukraine is capturing Russian soldiers, I'm not showing you a lot of these videos because there's nothing bad in them. They tape them, they put a blindfold over their eyes, they feed them, and they make them call their mother. We cannot even comprehend. They tape them, they blindfold them, they feed them, and they make them call their mother. They're not torturing them. They're not killing them. In fact, they're showing them more love than they get many other places. So today, here's 4 soldiers that were caught. Nothing's bad here.
4, погнали.
Folks, they blindfolded them, they taped them, they fed them, they made them call their mothers, and they made them sing the Ukrainian national anthem. This is stuff we've never seen before, but I can tell you that's the reality of what's going on. We've been looking, and I showed you this guy earlier rallying the people in the subway in the city of Kharkov, saying we're gonna take care of the medicines, we're gonna get food. He came out today with another speech. I'll just show you 10-15 seconds, not the whole thing, so you can feel it.
Дорогие харьковчане,
This is him.
мы с вами переживаем тяжелые времена. Коммунальные службы работают под непрерывным огнем врага, который разрушает.
That is the mayor of Kharkov, and what he said was, my dear friends, my dear people of the city of Kharkov, we are going through a very difficult time. We are continuing to do the best we can, but the next 72 hours for our city, that's it. 72 hours. It's our critical time to see what is going to happen. I've been keeping you updated with Zhytomyr. Let me go here. Let's go to this map. You can see Kyiv. In fact, I'll just take you down the road, folks, that I've rode on 1,000 times. I come into Kyiv and I go west. And I'm really zoomed in. It's not far. And I go to Zhytomyr. I showed you the bombings there. And then you just come down the road. I need my other glasses on. You just come down the road and there's Khmelnytsky. I'm sorry. Just straight down. And that's where Zhenya was just calling us from. So you can see, not far. Zhytomyr today puts a video out because they had a school destroyed. This is Zhytomyr, school number 25, gone. Today in the city of Kyiv, I showed you Irpin. So you just saw a school shelled. Now, homes
Тупо стреляют.
being shelled. This is Kyiv.
Конечно, там и не было никого. Они сразу оттуда ушли. Они в нашем... О, ёбаный! Ты такое видел? Ебать там.
Folks, it's really happening. Same city, the aftermath of that, captured with a drone. That's a residential building. I know that Malcolm X is a famous person in history. He was a Muslim for civil rights during that era with Martin Luther King Jr. He was a Muslim, Martin Luther King Jr., of course, Christian. But Malcolm X made a statement, and I think we need to hear this statement right now. It says, "The media is the most powerful entity on earth. They have the power to make the innocent guilty and to make the guilty innocent. And that's power because they control the minds of the masses." Folks, I'm going to show you something now that is being shown in Russia. This was sent to me, and you just need to understand the power of propaganda. Translated in English for you.
Жили-были два друга, Ваня и Коля. Крепко
Russian colors and
дружили.
Ukrainian
Ваня
colors.
защищал Колю, если его кто-то обижал, так как был посильнее. Когда подросли, пошли вместе в школу, сидели за одной партой. Но вдруг Коля решил перейти в другой класс и попросил теперь называть его Миколой. Ваня спокойно к этому отнесся. Это же не помешает нам и дальше дружить. Появились у Миколы новые знакомые. Стал Микола обижать прежних одноклассников, бить палкой. Ваня не раз говорил Миколе, что драться плохо, но тот не слушался. Хотя и обещал больше не бить ребят, а сам продолжал это делать втихаря. Терпение Вани иссякло, и он решил отобрать у Миколы палку, чтобы он больше не обижал ребят. Тут все начали кричать, что Ваня плохой, он дерется с Миколой, а драться плохо. «Я же не бью Миколу, а просто отобрал у него палку, чтобы он не обижал ребят», — объясняет Ваня. Но его не слышат остальные, потому что Микола очень громко кричит, что его бьют. «А кстати, почему же вы молчали, когда Микола обижал ребят?» — спрашивает Ваня. Примерно такая же история произошла между двумя братскими странами – Россией и Украиной. Многовековую дружбу разрушила история с Донецкой и Луганской областями. Украина начала притеснять русское население, поэтому эти две области захотели отделиться и перейти к России. Украина не согласилась и стала воевать с этими территориями. Россия пыталась остановить убийство людей и решить вопрос мирно. Украина обещала не бомбить больше Донецкую и Луганскую республики, но продолжала это делать. Ни на какие призывы соблюдать мир Украина не реагировала, после чего Россия решила отобрать у Украины оружие. Некоторые страны начали обвинять Россию в том, что она развязала войну. «Я же просто уничтожаю оружие Украины, чтобы его не использовали против Донецка и Луганска», отвечает Россия. Но ее не слышит Запад, потому что Украина всем говорит, что Россия хочет погубить людей. А кстати, почему вы молчали, когда Украина 8 лет бомбила Донецкую и Луганскую республики? Россия по-прежнему надеется, что Украина согласится мирно решить вопрос и больше не будет нарушать договоренности. Наша страна всегда выступает за мир и открытое обсуждение любых конфликтов.
I promise you, you will not see that on Fox, CNN, or Newsmax. That is what is being shown in schools. The power of media. Now, on the other side of that, we're using the power of media. When you're helping, commenting, liking, sharing, supporting, all that stuff, make sure you like every video we do. It's going to get it to more people so they can know the truth. The truth will set people free, and we're able to support what is going on. You got it, Bill. Exactly. He even noticed even the graphic makes the size of the countries the same. They must have been watching American TV. Exactly. It's the power of media. Let's use it for good. Let's use it for godliness. Let's use it for support. And let's use it for the truth. Now, once again, please remember, this is not about Russian people. This is not about Belarusian people. This is about a regime and a dictator who is attempting literally to destroy the world. I'm telling you, I've been telling you for years, and here we see it unfolding. Today, very thankful, the Record Argus, our local paper. Let me get to the right click here. That's our front page article, guys. Right there, our front page article, Record Argus. You can see me with some of my friends there, Rasik, Andre, and Savak. They did a phenomenal write-up on what we're doing, cooperating with all of my contacts and relationships there, coordinating with our local church here, Bethel Life, and Pastor Kent, and the resources that we're raising around this country to support the work there. So here's the power of media. I received many messages today saying, oh, PG, you're on the front page. Look, we're getting good coverage. Yes, we are. But today I was in Walmart. I took a break for a minute out of the Palatial Studios, was in Walmart, and actually ran into somebody who told me that this war is not real. Greenville, Pennsylvania, I had a person tell me the war's not real, that all the footage is fake. It's all manufactured. And this is a war that is all set up and staged by media, and everything's blacked out and blocked out. What hole have you went down, you QAnon? Oh, sorry. What hole have you went down that it's not real? I was then talking to my friend. I'm not even going to go, I'll get fired up. I'm going to let Winston Churchill handle it in just a second. He's going to take care of it for me. I've got a message from a friend today in Texas. He's probably watching, JD Rivera, saying, PG, I don't know what to do. People are, can you put the article on Bethel Life's Facebook page? Yes, we've got Margaret Thatcher, the Director of Communications. We will get that article on Bethel Life's Facebook page. Yes, sir. I know PK's writing it down. He's the administrating monster of the world. Monster is a good term. So I've got people telling me this war's not real. They didn't want to go there. Secondly, my friend in Texas calls me and goes, he had a thing going on and I supported him, and he messaged me, goes, thank you for supporting me. So many people think that this is not even real. He then gave me this message. He goes, it's not real, but I'm getting a message from my friends. He had been on a missions trip to Ukraine, and they are messaging him saying, our family is trapped, JD. We cannot get at. We are at home. There is no way to go anywhere. Our city is cut off. Folks, if it's not real, I want you to look at that graphic on the right. Companies that no longer work with Russia. You have energy companies. I'll call a couple of them for you. BP, Shell Oil, travel companies, Airbus, Boeing, Lufthansa. You've got auto manufacturers. They're all there. All of them are there. Ford, Mercedes-Benz, Harley-Davidson. You've got finance sector, DHL, UPS, FedEx, Wise. That's the company we've been using. They're really good. Maersk, Tovar is clothing and supplies like that. So no Nike, no Adidas, no H&M, no Disney, no Amazon. That's just a few. No Netflix, and then technical. No Apple, no ABB, no HP, Nokia, Siemens, just Toshiba, AMD, Intel. Folks, if this is not real, so all these companies, really? I got a message today, and I'm trying to go quick because Winston Churchill is getting ready to speak. I'm going to put this comment up here. Ted Morris, I personally know it's too real. We know, brother, and we're praying. Three Wing Productions. Folks, if you want he's in Texas. Yeah, I changed my profile pic to Ukraine colors and got a lot of hate, bro. I'm telling you, folks, you need to hear me. There is a large number of people out there, even in the United States, that have drank the Kool-Aid led by our president. No clue to the reality of what's going on. I don't care how much he is briefed and he has his people around him, clueless to the reality of what's going on. If you go back to the State of the Union, he did not even have a Ukrainian flag on. He just wore the American. Pathetic. Just leave it there. I got a message today from a friend of mine that works at FedEx, and I don't know if I'm allowed to show this or not, but I'll just get it off there quickly. FedEx sent out a company-wide note today that they will be supporting the operation in Ukraine, and they're sending $1.5 million. FedEx, God bless you, FedEx. Finally, Georgia. These are soldiers from Georgia that came out today. This is just a little sample picture, but Georgia came out today and says, listen, Ukraine, number one, we stand behind you. And number two, maybe it's time for us to fight Russia and get our territory back that they stole from us a few years ago. You remember the Georgian war? Exactly. Now Georgia is saying, oh, here we go. I'll put it on the program tomorrow night. I'll send you T-Mobile's statement in support of Ukraine. Yeah, the companies, churches, but I don't understand all these people that think this is not real. But now Georgia coming out. So today, prior to the NATO announcement, Vladimir Zelensky, the president of Ukraine, made a speech. It was broadcast in many EU nation capitals, many NATO capitals, and I'm going to show you a quick video clip in the center of Georgia. This would be in Tbilisi. Thousands of people waving Ukrainian flags. Zelensky was given 3 minutes to make a speech. I'm going to give you the speech. It was unbelievable. This could rumble over into other of these nations. Let me show you Georgia today, or just this evening, as they were waiting for Zelensky to speak for 3 minutes. Here's Georgia, not the state, the nation, playing the Ukrainian national anthem. Now, after they're standing there, yes, we hear and know the truth. You've got that right. Zelensky given 3 minutes. Now, a part of this was to try to persuade NATO, which the United States is a part of, to take control of the air. Of course, they decided not to. So Zelensky was permitted by these nations 3 minutes. He spoke in rallies in Georgia, Germany, France, Czechoslovakia, Lithuania, Latvia, and he was given 3 minutes, 60, 120, 180 seconds. He came on the screen and he said, I have 3 minutes to speak to you. First, I want to give 1 minute of silence to the memory of all of our dead, our military, special services, police officers, intelligence officers, and firefighters. And he never said a word for 60 seconds. Minute 2 came. He goes, on the second minute of my speech, I would like to do 1 more minute of silence in honor of our civilians, adults, children, tens and hundreds of those who gave their lives but did not even know about it. They have given their life and have entered their eternal rest. 60 more seconds of silence. He then had 30, 45 seconds left. He said, okay, now for my third minute, here is my speech. To the people of Europe, I'm quoting, I have it right here. To the people of Europe, do not be silent. Take to the streets. Support Ukraine. We need it. Support our freedom because this is a victory. Victory not only over the Russian military, but also light over darkness and good over evil. If Ukraine fails, I tell you tonight, all of Europe will fall. And that was the end of Zelensky's speech. Unbelievable. Folks, we're getting to the end here, and I'm going to ask you now to stick around. You need to hear this. You need to hear this. Thank you for all that you're doing. I'm trying to do, like an hour each night. And if we get crazier and I've got more guests, we'll just go longer and you can come and go and watch, or watch on your own time. But let me go back to here, and let's just remember to continue to pray for Ukraine. If you are able to support financially, it's blwc.org on our main page there, or you can contact or mail. You can get in touch with us and continue to pray. Now, with that said, my dear friends, we just talked to Zhenya, but a few minutes ago, prior to going live, a couple hours ago actually, he and I had a chat. We're talking about what he's doing. He wants to say thank you and show you what you are doing as we support this effort. And then finally, Ted Morris, Rick Barry, get ready, because the last 5 minutes, Zhenya converts to Sir Winston Churchill or Ronald Reagan. Folks, without further ado, here you go from a little while earlier. Hello? Say something.
Hello.
Now I hear you.
Say
okay.
something.
Yeah, I'm already recording. So,
Okay.
Zhenya,
Oh, hey.
it's 9 o'clock in your time almost, and you're getting ready to go serve tonight. Quick update. What's going on?
Okay. Like a couple things. I want to start from our team. I'm proud of our team of volunteers, our brothers and sisters who came to help from 3 churches to open and serve in our Shelter Christian Center. This is what we call it, and it's and we we can the always all kind of ways. Sorry, I'm doing, regularly doing the post to see is siren.
Did the siren just go off?
Let me check, because like it's sometimes hard to hear. No, it's okay now.
Okay.
So it was a good day. Our volunteers are super, just a super team, doing great. And I will start from good news. We were like having probably, a really bad situation with the bulletproof vests, and we need it. I've got special request because our team, part of our team, are looking, for specific information of like binoculars, like optic things, and other stuff which is possible to buy in Ukraine or in Portugal, even in Poland, and or we call to other brothers and sisters, hey, could you buy this tourniquet, or could you buy this bandage, and could you buy something and send it to that address, and it will be redirected to specific like corps and in Khmelnytsky area and so on. So in 2014 we were going with Pastor Astislav as a jet planes to the east of Ukraine. It was like dangerous time for Ukraine when Russia first started to occupy the Ukraine. So we needed a bulletproof vest, and then we at that time we bought. So I don't know, do you
Oh
see it
yeah,
or not?
we see it.
So, and today I've got a special call that Zhenya, check all sources you have. Please, maybe you can find couple. Please, we need it. I did call to Rostislav. I said, hey, do you still have this vest? It's the church needs it less than people who
Yes.
fights for us. So I got it. Praise God, and it's going. Rostislav gave it. It's going tomorrow to the battlefield. Let's say.
Okay.
Then what do we do during the day? We in the morning it starts. We prepare breakfast for people who are, let's say, resting, having like sleeping in our refuge center,
Refugee center.
and we're planning the day. And from the information we got yesterday, it's about more than 300,000 people are running out from the east side to the west to save their lives, because Kharkov is, I mean, you know, probably the situation with the Kharkov. It's almost destroyed. And Greg, you can explain something if you want to, like.
No, I will. I mean, so 300. You got the report yesterday that inside Ukraine, 300,000 people are now migrating your direction. They're coming to you to get out.
By different transport, but they are moving.
They're
So,
moving right now.
Yes. So this is why yesterday we started to do something, and this morning after short prayer, I said, "Hey guys, we have a challenge." So every day we accommodate about 30 some people in our place, and I said in the morning, I said we need to make one more center like this. I don't know how, because there is no possibility to buy mattresses for any price, and so on and so on. I said looking, checking, asking people. I mean touristic carpets, whatever, but prepare one more place. So they called me at 8 p.m. that they did. I haven't seen I haven't seen it yet, but I trust them. And we cook. We feed people in the morning. We're giving before sleep, because people arriving usually from an hour center usually after 9:30 p.m., 10, and up till 1 morning. Usually we accommodate people with the kids. They're tired, and we need to go through all the process of registering, and it's and then we give.
I have a question for you. So
Yeah.
the process of registration is very important to make sure that these are real refugees and not other people that would
Yeah.
want to do harm.
I don't have time to tell the whole process, but surely people, we take information from passports, we checking the registration address. It is not allowed to accept a man without family.
Mhm.
We send them to main center, and they have to be registered there. And then there is specific department for this, special department, and only families, and we prefer. What would you I mean by prefer? It's not like we're choosing, like
Mhm.
on a table, like to what to pick or what not. We asking, please give us the families, or we taking families with kids, because not all places like that having conditions like we do. Because this morning we got in. I mean, we finished with shower cabin. So we got money
Mhm.
from you, from your churches, and we could buy. So it's very important after people like were sitting in danger or bomb shelter 4 or 5 days,
It's
and
filthy,
then 2 days. Huh?
dirty, filthy. They need to wash.
Yes. or for like we do some specific things like conditions like last night we were having people on wheelchairs, disabled, and some grandmas who can't walk up, cannot go on the second floor. So we were doing something, preparing on the first floor. So to make short story,
Yes.
we redirect people, we place people, not just giving one night sleeping or a few nights. We're looking, checking where can we send people, looking for transportation on the west side, on how to get to the border or to some places to more west. So we're helping people.
Uh-oh. So this is live in the middle of my talk with him, and this is just a couple of hours before going live tonight. And I just lost him. There.
Okay.
Yes. All right.
Okay.
I got you back. You're alive. You had me scared. Missile hit.
No, it's okay. Let me finish because I'm in hurry. So
okay.
We do help our team, not just doing something inside of that the shelter. We call it the Christian Center with the name Shelter Christian Center, and calling people, helping them. I mean, we are on the line and the part of the team preparing food, because when we accepting people, we giving them food.
Mm-hmm.
And a part of the people, there is specific part that we getting specific request for army needs, like special, like we call it Israel bandages, like tourniquets, or like special tourniquets. Okay, like specific needs which like civilian people can help, because like a lot of things. Like we're looking for binoculars. Like it is not like professional army stuff, but it is for hunters. But it helps when you have nothing. It's better have something.
Yes. So
because we fight.
Yes.
This is the way we can do as Ukrainians, as supporters, as Christians.
Here's what I can tell you. We're doing everything we can do. We're resourcing you. Right this very minute, Pastor Kent is at the bank. We are sending another wire to support the ministry there, to support the work, and it's going to continue. We're approaching the weekend, so this is the last day we could send money over the weekend. So it's in process of being wired now, and you just keep fighting, man. We got your back.
Thank you. Appreciate.
Zhenya,
we appreciate. And let me finish, because
okay.
Yes, I need to tell you. Today we got a call that there is a serious situation that about it is 1,600 people are going on just by train arriving in Khmelnytsky, and it is about at that moment we had about in city about 500 prepared places like for accommodation. So it was a challenge for the whole let's say whole big city team. And then we got the other request. It's very serious. That's it's a big need. We don't have any like church bus or like the big like. So I have my my van, like 8-seaters, which I was using all this year, so from all the trips, all the camps, and so on. So it is in use, and we have 2 more cars. We promised to help with, and the city at this moment has just 1 school bus, which is available, and 5 or 6 more cars of other volunteers. This is the all for this moment for transporting 1,006 people or 600 people. And so we got requests, please guys, we know you tired, but we need your time from 8 p.m. till 8 of morning. So And right now it's the 9 minutes to 10 p.m. and I'm going to my duty.
Okay.
So,
You're going to be
Greg, sorry,
transporting people all night.
until we will finish.
Until you finish. Well, may the
Yes.
Lord be with you, and we love you. Maybe I'll be able to get you on live tonight during that while you're transporting.
Yeah, if it be possible, because it's a, tell me that word, curfew.
Curfew. Now, folks, that's what he did. But now, for the last 5 minutes of this video, I would like to introduce you to the Ukrainian Winston Churchill. This is getting ready to blow you away.
Curfew.
Yes.
In the curfew time, it is not allowed to be having your phone on usually, normally.
No phone.
If I'll be on some specific place and it'll be allowed, then I will call you 3:30.
No, 4. I moved the time back.
4.
So
and I will say, hey,
I will be on. Zhenya, all you got to do is call back on the settings I gave you with that password, and I'll see you pop in.
Okay.
You can just text me on Telegram and say, I'm calling. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So let me ask you this. Last question.
Yes, go.
There's so much junk being spread around the world. I need to hear it directly from you, because I even saw people in the grocery store just a few minutes ago in my town that says, this is all a joke. This is all fake. This is not real. Let me ask you something. I know, and we know, but you're a Ukrainian. Is Ukraine being destroyed right now?
Man, please, it sounds like this. It sounds like crazy.
It is.
If somebody doubts, please welcome, just welcome to Ukraine. And I mean, and I want, please, okay, you started that.
I wanted to pop them in the
now
eye.
Please listen 1 minute.
Do it.
Sorry for that.
Do it.
You call, if you like, you can post it anywhere. A lot of countries calling them, we are big countries. We are big countries and we are powerful countries. So if you are a powerful country, you are a powerful nation, remember what Churchill was saying. Winston Churchill. About, and I want to say, don't fear now. Don't be just a watcher. It's not a live show. It's not. It is not. It is not just a new movie, action movie. It's just reality. When a lot of people just don't have even time, I mean, to make a funeral. They're just running away because the Russian bombs are destroying schools, hospitals, any places. No choice. They just destroying it. And people who call, we are big nation, we are great nation, you sitting and place and doing nothing. I mean, it's not about the church. I mean about the whole like a country. Yeah, you have money. We don't have money. You have guns. You have technologies. You have air flights. I mean, like aircrafts, best technique, but it is not in Ukraine, and it is not even like, okay, forget about U.S. soldiers or like somebody's soldiers fighting. Even technique, your technique is not shared with us. I mean the real stuff. Our sky is still open. So big countries, call yourself big countries, and in history we cannot say big countries. I said now we are big character country. and we pray every day. And don't fear, and don't lie to yourself. The nation, any nation, can make government acting big.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry for that.
No, that's
But
the truth.
it's not too. It's not. It's just my feeling, because I was thinking so many big countries, and I think, yeah, they are big. They are big. Yeah, sure, you're powerful, but when it concerns fear, you just in fear of Putin. You just in fear of Russia. You just scared, but don't touch Russia. We don't want to have problems. Sorry, we have no choice.
And have a problem
We
now?
have no choice.
Or are you going to have a problem
Sorry.
later? Thank you, Zhenya. Hey, go serve the people. Мы с тобой, мы стоим вместе. Мы любим вас, брат. We love you, man.
Thank you for real. People who not fear transfer money to Ukraine.
Man, I would transfer
And
my
posting
body if I
videos.
could.
And posting videos on Facebook, YouTube. Hey, please, and demanding government, please help them really. And we, like, I'm in the city, and I don't know, because our sky is open. We don't have it, and nobody giving us. I mean, thank you for any country who's bringing us some defense weapon. But I'm being honest, our sky is still open.
Correct.
We don't have enough in even bulletproof chests, night vision optics, tourniquets, and so on. So I don't want to continue. This is reality. You may check. Please come to Ukraine. I welcome you to Ukraine. And for any foreigner, for any volunteer, Ukraine is open. I mean, please, let's come in. Churches, come in. Anyone, I'm welcoming you. Sorry, Greg, I need to go because I have opportunity to transport and use my van.
Go. Winston
Bye.
Churchill. We love you. Bye. That's it, folks. What are you going to say? Ted Morris, rise up in the name of the Lord. Thank you for staying extra time. I'm actually going to clip that part out. I told you guys, if you would hang with me, Winston Churchill was going to speak. That was powerful. You have to understand, English is not his first language. It's his third. He speaks Russian, he speaks Ukrainian, and English. And he conveyed that passion in English. We got the real deal going on here, and I want to thank all of you for being here tonight. Whew. Remember, continue to pray for Ukraine. Tomorrow night, working on a segment right now that we don't realize, but I'm going to talk about the people that are trapped. Thousands and thousands of people trapped, students, foreigners, and I'm going to be working on that for tomorrow night. So thank you. Thank you for all that you're doing. I'll take her back here. Continue to pray for Ukraine. Remember, you can give at www.blwc.org. Thank you, guys. We love you. You have heard the truth, and the truth will set you free. And if you're still wondering, you're invited. Go to Ukraine. Do not even need a visa to come in. God bless you. May the Lord bless you, keep you, cause his face to shine upon you, be gracious to you. And may the Lord abundantly bless Ukraine this evening. In Jesus' name. We love you. Good night. See you tomorrow.